Hey guys and gals, I got another one for you today. Today I'm going to start a series that is going to feature all the Tier 9 heavy tanks. Why do I pick the Tier 9 heavy tanks? Well, honestly, it's because it's one of my favorite tiers slash tank types. So, Tier 9 heavy tank. Obviously, if there's plus one, minus one, it kind of takes away from Tier 9 tanks in general, because Tier 9 tanks always play plus one, minus two. So keep that in mind why Tier 9s I think are so powerful compared to other tiers. And they're pretty formidable once fully upgraded. Like, you think about it, they're like 9.5s or 9 3/4 once they're fully upgraded. And they're pretty close to a tier 10, so they're formidable against tier 10 opponents, but then against tier 7 opponents they can absolutely demolish them. Now future series are going to be like tier 6 medium tanks. I just love the tier. I don't think there's a bad tier 6 medium tank in the game. Even the Cheeto, yes, the Cheeto, I enjoy and I kept. So there's other tier 7 heavy tanks is also a good selection, and that's kind of fun because it's more historical tanks. So definitely will feature one of those later on. But here we are in the M103. Now I've kept a lot of my tier 9 medium tanks, or I'm sorry, heavy tanks. However, an issue with this, to make it fair, because I'm gonna keep track, is the driver percentage, train ring percentage has to be the same, and then they got to be fully upgraded, so they're somewhat even. Now I'm not running food or anything, and I don't have drivers for every single tank, so excuse me. So what I'm doing is I'm gonna have 75% cruise, and I'm gonna run the standard fire extinguisher, med kit, repair kit, and then I'm gonna run rammer, binos, toolbox, because in my heavy tanks, that's what I usually ran when I first started the game. Needed to have sellable consumables to be able to gather my silver when I needed to buy something. So that's what I would do. So I'm getting back to my roots and trying to play with 75% cruise in some of my favorite tanks. And we start off with America M103. Those are a little bit of the guidelines, and watch me chip away at this E100 that's hiding in the middle of the map. I really don't like the position that he takes, if you ever tried to play it. I just feel like you're putting yourself in a crossfire. Artie can see you at sometimes, and then it just makes it for an awkward location. Alright, so I'm able to get a shot in the side of the machine. Another patent comes over here, and I do have my repair kit. I decided to use it. You can see how slow it takes to repair a track. Get a shot in the patent, leave him on 1 hit point, and of course Artie smashes me. So I just give the GG, assuming that I'm pretty much dead now. Get a shot into the FE215B, and my track is almost on. Hoping that I can get my track back. I get it back, but I'm not able to back up in time. I do pick up some spot assists right before I die. And now we're just going to speed this game up. Not a horrible game. I mean, sadly we got punched out early. 1900 damage. 1300 blocked isn't a terrible game. Now, with the assist damage, obviously, with 75% cruise, it's going to be tough. We are running binos, so that should help our vision a little bit, but we do have to be stationary and be in good positioning for us, our teams, to take advantage of our spotting, even with the binoculars. So we're going to go off of 3-game series. I'm not going to cut it or slip another one in. I'm just going to play 3 games, and whatever happens, happens. We'll keep track of them. Hopefully I can win them all, but I doubt that it's going to happen. 75% crews are honestly a handicap, so you don't really remember how hard it is to play without 100% crews. I have almost every skill until you do something like this. Nice tracking shot by this chisel. Takes the T92 with his shot. The machine comes over, rams in. Now it's just the T95 there. And they're able to shut him down. I really feel like Artie cut me short there. Had Artie not hit me out, could have been able to pick up a lot more damage. We do take 4th place in a tier 10 match, the highest XP earner at tier 9 on our team, so that's a plus. Even with 75% crew, you know, we did better than the other 9s on our team. Alright, we jump to Mountain Pass Summer. You guys know that I like the J3 choke. I feel like lately it really isn't the meta for my team. My team doesn't like to go down there, and if I go down there, push forward on anyways, it tends to be me and 2 guys versus 8 reds, and makes for a difficult battle and choke over there. But nonetheless, I feel like the easiest way to win this map is to win that choke, so I'm not going to stop going there just because my teammates don't want to. We snap a shot off there and we risk getting spotted. However, if we land that shot, that's going to help us. Help us with XP, damage, whatever, you know, so on and so forth. Alright, so we're going to continue to push forward. Now, generally in my tier 9 heavies, I don't run premium consumables anyways, just because it can get expensive. Not that I need any silver to buy anything right now, but I still don't like just pissing silver away, so I usually don't run premium consumables, and I will have better equipment equipped on there, and obviously way better crews, which help tremendously. So come over here, we're gonna get shot in this Chrysler. Taking shots in the side from the E1. I guess I really don't mind that he's doing that, just because if we can get through this Chrysler, we'll be able to chop up this Patton and then we can deal with the E1. So get shot into him. I'm gonna slip down so the E1 can't hit me. Shot on that Patton, and I believe I bounced off my 45A's gun there, which is kind of disappointing. And then I auto-locked there, and forgetting that I was tracked, my turret just couldn't track him fast enough, and I end up shooting way behind him, which is kind of embarrassing. And now we're going to proceed to see if we can see E1, and already gives me some love. So 2 games in, and targeted by Artie both games, which I kind of know that I'm going to be targeted by Artie because of my position. Excuse me. because my positioning that I take on the map. So if you take aggressive locations, generally the arty's going to punish you for it. If you're camping, sitting in safe positions, obviously the arty can't punish you, and if you stay unspotted, arty also cannot punish you. So we're going to head back north because I seen that they started to send some tanks over the bridge. I don't want to get capped, so I'm able to get a shot into this Gornich, and then our M103 that was guarding the bridge shuts him down. For a shot on the side of that T95, we're able to get that penetration in, and now he's looking over here. Alright, we're going to go for a lower plate shot. You can see this has got to be just perfect, and sure enough, it lands for me. That's incredible. And now I really don't want to push forward because if he stays stationary, he's got better camo than me. Not to mention, again, the 75% crew. So our vision is pretty decent with the binos up. However, when we're moving, we don't have the vision from the binoculars. So we have the camo of a heavy tank, which can be spotted much faster than it can actually spot people. So I'm gonna just keep my binos up, see if he moves across the sea line. If he moves across the sea line to get to our base, I should spot him. Maybe get a shot into his side and then be able to get into cover as he turns. Not sure, but we do have a heavy tank in D3. So we'll see if that guy's willing to push. I let him know that I'm on my way. I think at this point now, from looking at the map, the T95 has either went back to the bridge or he is just going to camp there. And looks like he was heading towards the bridge, maybe, and then now he's decided he needs to turn around and attempt to get to our base or something. Alright, so we're going to push up here. If I take a T95 shell, I'm done, so you know that'll stop mustard map, right? Not really. If I see the opportunity, I am going to put it on him. Now I thought I was auto locked on him, so it was kind of frustrating when I pulled forward and my gun barrel just pretty much sat on the hillside. He's trying to turn to get to me. I could care less, dude. Go ahead and kill me. You've camped your whole game. When I say camp, I mean he did make it pretty far as a T95, but once it became important time to do something, all he did is just sit there. Because I got a lucky shot into his lower plate, I feel. So, had he pushed out and then just pushed on me, he would have had me dead. So those are the two combined games, how the M103 is doing so far. Not a great game, but we lost a lot of hit points right away. 2,500 damage. Not a terrible game either, but alright, so this time we get to be a big dog. And this is why I love my tier 9 heavy so much. Because you can have fun fighting the tier 10s, and you get those scrappy, grinded out till the end battles. But then you also get these battles where it's just mindless fun, especially if you run into the 7s. You can usually just laugh at them as they try to figure out how to destroy them. This Conqueror decides to stop right in the middle there. Understandably, I mean, he's hull down, so it's not the worst position. However, when he's got tanks coming up behind him, it's probably not best to park. I could have probably done a better job of driving too, so you can blame me for that. But just kind of a little bit of frustration. I wasn't expecting him to stop there. Now both these tanks get shots into me, and once again I'm at low health right off the bat. So we're gonna see if we can manage a better outcome than the last two. We're gonna push hard. Just because we've lost hit points doesn't mean that we're gonna give up. We have to still push to try to make the M103's 3 games competitive for the other 2.9 heavy tanks. At least we see it now. I've switched to HE for the disturb in the back there, but I'm able to shut that medium tank down. See if we can get a shot under the disturb. Don't see a shot into him. We do have our AP round loaded at this point, so we'll be able to hit the Mauerbrecher. Looking for a shot in the medium tank there, the BTU. But they end up killing him, so I instead get a shot into the Mauerbrecher. With the top cap of the Sturv, able to shut him down. And the timer is cranking down, so we need to hurry up and get there. One of the bad things about this map, if you commit everyone to the hill, you can get capped out really fast. They put a second guy on, so we're at 113. If they get a third guy on, it's going to be pretty tough for us to get back in time. Then there's the third guy. So we got a minute to get there. We definitely can, however, we're going to run into a little bit of resistance. So I'm going to try to avoid all resistance. And I'm just going to assume that my team doesn't make the flag a priority, because generally they don't. So we get the AT-15 dead up there. The T-54 gets shut down by the Iron Rain as he tried to maybe go for the cap, or just generally get behind the Reds that are up there. Was able to get shut down. So now my medium in front of me, I'm really hoping that he doesn't stop. They're down to 10 seconds. He's going to have to probably just throw his tank to get resets, but if we can get resets, it should be game over. And winning is always better than losing. You're going to get more XP. So props to that dude shutting the base down. Get a shot into the E50. Now what I'm thinking here is ram Artie, kill the E50, and then the Indian Panzer screws that up for me. So now I'm just going to try to chip away at Artie here. And I realize he's the only one left, so we take him down. Let's get to endgame stats. So we take second, not a bad play. 3,000 damage, 4 kills. And then total through the 3 games, 7,500 damage, 400 assisted, 2,500 blocked, 3,100 XP earned. So that's what the other tanks have to compete with, and hopefully this is a fun one to do. Just the start of it, so I think Conquer will be next, and we have a lot of tanks to go through here, so be patient, have fun. Hope you enjoy. Feel free to comment if there's a tier 9 heavy tank that you really enjoy over another. I'd like to hear about that. But I'll quit babbling. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and I will catch you in the next video.